Welcome to the Synergist software demonstration of Adepts integration with AutoCAD Electrical. If this is the first demonstration you're viewing, please also view one of our overview recordings to understand some of the basic use and terminologies used with Adept. In AutoCAD Electrical, the left panel is the project manager. It's in this panel where you will create and open projects with associated drawings. We're going to start off with a new project. The new project file currently has no drawings associated with it. We can see that in our Adept relationship tree if we look at our work area, which is really just our own personal folder. You can have your work area be on your local hard drive or even your own folder on your company's network. In here I can see there are no drawings currently associated with that project file. So let's go ahead and we'll create a new drawing. And now we can see there's a relationship between those two. I can add some technical content, and when I'm done, I can simply close and save the drawing file. If we now look in the Adept task pane and go back to the work area, we can now see a drawing has been added as well as Adept's understanding of the relationship between the project file and the new drawing. When I'm done with my work, I can simply right-click and sign in these files. Signing the files back into Adept could trigger a workflow process for people to be able to review and approve documents if needed, or just put in as a new version of a document without any workflow process. Now let's take a look at locating projects and drawings that are already in Adept. Here in the task pane, we can go in and search based on any field of data that we're tracking about our documents. This could be job numbers, client name, designer's initials. In this case, I'm going to look for all the files that have 30 at the beginning. Here I've located a project file, and I can simply right-click and sign it out. A copy is now placed in my work area. If I wish, I could also go and look at the different relationships that are involved with that project, and I could sign out some of those drawings as well. In this case, I'm only going to sign out one of the drawings. There's two sheets that are involved. Again, in my work area, I now have the new files that I created earlier, as well as the files that I just signed out. Over in my project area, I can simply select Open Project and choose it from my work area. If we look at the drawing files that are associated with that project, there are two sheets. The first sheet is accessible and available to be edited. The second sheet was not signed out, so it's there for referential or read-only purposes. Let's go ahead and open up drawing number 1. And we'll zoom in a little bit to the component. And we'll edit this component. I'm going to make a real simple description change. And select OK. After I make the change to sheet number 1, AutoCAD Electrical is letting me know that this component also resides on sheet number 2 and is asking me to make changes to it. But here we can see that it's read-only. Sheet number 2 hasn't been signed out yet. So I can cancel the update to sheet number 2. You can see the update has taken place in number 1. Now if I want to make that change in sheet 2, I can simply sign out sheet 2 as well. Now when I make this change, I'll update the children as well. Select the components. I could also select all components. And now it will batch update all the other files. So here it's going through saving not only this drawing, but also pushing those changes into sheet 2. And now if we look at sheet number 2, we can see that same change has been pushed through. Now let's take a look at a few commands that are available within the Adept desktop application. In here we can see the Adept work area where we were working on those files earlier. And again, when I'm done with them, I can select them all and sign them back in so others can see my updates and changes. Let's look at a few other utilities that we've added inside the Adept desktop application. You may have existing projects that you would like to bring into Adept with related drawings, and those drawings could be in various locations. You could browse through Windows Explorer to locate each of the files and then copy and paste them into your work area, and Adept would perform the extraction of the information. But the import function assists in that process. Even if the drawings are in different folders, as long as the project files properly reference them, the import dialog box will find those drawing files. Any drawing files that are unresolvable will show up in red text to let you know that they could not be resolved. You also have checkbox options to delete the project file or the drawings from their current location once they're brought into Adept. Adept will now import the files into the work area and complete the extraction process. You'll notice the project file is in the work area and the drawings are all properly related to it. The last function we'll review is the Copy Project option. In this case, I'm going to select this existing project. I select the Copy Project command, and we built in a renaming feature right in the middle of this routine, so you could very easily replace existing portions of names or add prefixes or suffixes with new project information. I can also individually select some of these to rename them something different. This will create a complete copy set in your work area with each of the new files, and the relationships between them will all be intact. Now if I go to AutoCAD Electrical and select the Open Project command, I've located these in a different work area out on a network drive. I can see the new project file, and I can also see all of the new drawings that are associated with it. If I decide this new project does not require any of these drawings, I can remove them. They're now taken out of the list. When I'm done with this, if I go back into the Adept desktop and refresh my work area, you'll notice several of these files no longer have the symbol that they're referenced by that project, and I can see here those have been taken out of the list. One thing to note about an AutoCAD Electrical drawing is that they are standard AutoCAD files. So Adept, with its normal ability to extract blocks, attributes, thumbnails, will extract all that information from all of these drawings.